This week's hometown hero is positively Wisconsin. Dan Prigge served nearly 10 years in the Army, but it came at a cost. The two-time Purple Heart recipient was badly injured overseas and nearly died.
But now he's a franchisee owner at a supplement shop in Green Bay, which opened up in August, helping those who also want to make a change. Local 5's Nate Stewart has Dan's inspiring story.
Thanks for calling Max Muscle. It's Dan.
Army veteran Dan Prigge owns Max Muscle Nutrition in Green Bay. But it's how the 29-year-old got here that's truly amazing. It all started when he enlisted back in 2006.
So it was an 8-man squad. I was a team leader of 4 guys in that 8-man squad.
Dan's first deployment overseas came in 2007.
I was in Baghdad, Iraq. I was in the surge. That's when Saddam Hussein was hung.
Dan's team would do high-value target grabs.
Say they have somebody in question, we'd go out and grab them and then bring them back to whoever needs them.
But one day, things took a turn.
We got ambushed going down the street. A little kid threw a grenade and shrapnel hit me in my back and my stomach and some parts of my arm.
Dan later received the Purple Heart for his injuries, but he knew he had to get back in action during his recovery.
I mean, you want to be over there with your brothers. If you're back home and your brothers are over there dying or being injured, you don't want to sit back in the dugouts. Sergeant Major came to me and asked me to be a team leader for a personal security team for Iraq, and I was just pumped up and ready to go.
2 days after the killing of Osama bin Laden, Dan and his team had to pick up the colonel that they were responsible for transporting, thinking it would just be another day.
Took the same route every time, and May 3rd, 2011, we were ambushed by 6 roadside bombs, an RPG and small arms fire. Both trucks burnt down to the ground. I was still walking around, but I was injured. I took my helmet off, and that's when I passed out. My brain had expanded, and I had brain leakage in the back of my head. I just remember, if I die, what am I going to tell my wife?
Dan was later medevaced and put in the ICU for 72 hours.
My spine was shifted. I had brain leakage, shrapnel in my right eye, and left hemiparesis in my body.
Dan went through a total of 47 surgeries and couldn't walk for 15 months.
So my left knee, I blew out my patella tendons. My right knee, I blew out my patella tendons, and my tib fib was blown out as well.
Dan was discharged from the hospital just 1 year and 3 months after being injured and later received another Purple Heart.
But I was in the gym every single day. I did certain things to be able to get back on my feet. My motivation was to get back on team. I wanted to get back and I wanted to deploy again.
Unfortunately, due to his injuries, that never happened, and Dan was honorably discharged and fully retired from the Army in 2015.
While I was still in, I was transitioning to civilian world, so I wanted to get into supplements because I was into working out and bodybuilding.
That's where Maxima Sports Nutrition gave him a job, learning the ins and outs of the business.
So they came to me with an opportunity and said they had a franchisee that was selling his store out of Charlotte, North Carolina, and I jumped at the opportunity and I bought it. And we moved it to Green Bay, Wisconsin.
And now, things are looking up.
Business is going good. We're getting new clients every month, and we're growing every month, so we're helping a lot of people. So you're going to be working all the shows?
Yep.
This helped me mentally. I don't want to sit on the couch and rot away, so this helps me get up and get on my feet and do something every day. It helps me have a purpose.
And Dan hopes to inspire others with his tremendous turnaround.
If my story can help one person get through their injuries, that's all that matters.
In Green Bay, Nate Stewart.
Whoever's by your side, you want to do it for them.
Local 5 News.
By the way, Dan's Max Muscle Nutrition is located at 820 Willard Drive in Green Bay, and Dan encourages everyone to stop in if you're interested in getting in shape or if you just simply want to say hello. Dan, thank you for your service. If you want to nominate someone from your community to be featured in our Hometown Hero segment, just email Nate Stewart at the address you see on your screen.